Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Shelby, Montana. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network, as we're just moments away from the Breakers, the Heartbreakers of Loyola, as they are ready to tip off against the host of the 2018 Coyote Classic, the Shelby Coyotes. Hello, everyone. Loyola Rams picked up the win in the first game over Shepherd, and now it is time for the Breakers to have their opportunity to take home everything. We're just a few moments away. They got 40 seconds left on the clock. Tip-off time is scheduled for 6. Looks like we are ahead of schedule. We'll go ahead and step aside for 2 minutes. When we come back, we will have your starting lineups right here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Back in 2 minutes.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of Loyola Ram and Breaker basketball as we are set to go. Starting lineups between these Rams and Shelby, or Breakers and Shelby Coyotes. And starting off for the Shelby Coyotes, it'll be number 2, a 5'7 junior, Brooke Lully. Number 12, a 5'8 junior, Bailey Johnson. Number 14 is a 5'4 senior, that's Skylar Martin. Number 30 is Madison Underdahl. She is a 5'9 sophomore. And rounding it out, a junior 5'6, number 34, Brogan McAllister. Now for your Loyola Breakers, number 2, a 5'11 junior, Sam Clevenger. Number 5, a 5'7 freshman, Laney Walker. Number 10 is a 5'8 senior. That's Ashton Leibel, the only senior on the Breaker basketball squad. Number 11, Sydney Kopang. She's 5'11 junior. And rounding it out, number 20, a 5'7 sophomore, Kelsey Esch. Almost said Kylie, her sister, who is a golfer at the University of Montana now. Kylie, but it is Kelsey. It'll be Clevenger jumping against Underdahl. Here's the ball up in the air, and Kopang will control. The Breakers will go left to right on your dial, and Kopang's going to force the issue right out of the gate. Ball off the backboard, no good, and rebounded by Shelby. The Breakers, they will wear their scarlet red jerseys. They've got the white and navy blue stripes down the side of the big L on the shorts, and it'll be a navy blue number with a white outline, a white name with a navy blue outline, and that's going to be good for Shelby. as Bailey Johnson will put it in for the Coyotes. Ball in the near corner, now out to Esch, swings it far side, Kopang. Kopang with a step, now back to Esch, three-pointer outside, and she'll knock it down. Kelsey Esch picking up where she left off in the 2017-2018 season as a freshman, knocking down the three-pointer. Shelby, the host team, will swing, shot, bangs around, no good, bounces, and picked up by Esch. Esch will bring it up, crosses half court, inside the bubble, swings it to Kopang on the near side. Kopang will dribble across the top, the handoff to Clevenger. Clevenger will bring it to the near side, backs off. She's guarded very tightly by Underdahl, and we get a whistle as it goes out of bounds. Coyote ball. For the host team, Shelby, they'll wear their white jerseys. They've got the maroon and silver, or maroon and gold stripe down the sides with a maroon name and number and a gold outline. Ball on the near side in the hands of Lully. Lully will give it off, and a shot off the back of the rim, no good, but we get a whistle, and McAllister is going to go to the line to shoot two, and it looks like this one will go against Ashton. It is Ashton Leibel, oh wait, number 20, that's Kelsey Esch, to pick up the first foul. And the first one will not go down for McAllister. Second one no good. It's off the back of the rim. Rebounded. Bounces around and now falls in. So it will be, yeah, careful. Don't step on the backside here. Yeah. As the radio man for Big Fork is here, Big Fork will have the two last games. Shot in the corner, three-pointer. Air ball and poked out of bounds. That was by Skylar Martin. And the Coyotes will hold on to it. 6:20 left in the first quarter. And it's Breakers 3, Coyotes 2. Ball on the far side in the hands of Martin. Martin gives it off, poked away, chased down, it'll be out of bounds. Lainey Walker. And we got to know Lainey Walker during the soccer season. She is a all-star, phenomenal soccer player. And, well, the Walker last name, you might recognize that as Coach Travis Walker of the Breakers. That is his oldest daughter. Ball fed in, spin, shot off the rim, no good. Bounces around and picked up by Clevenger. Clevenger is going to push it near side. To the top, she'll drive in, picks up two. Kopang now with it. Fakes left, now into the side, and Walker will shoot the baseline jumper. It'll bounce around. Clevenger's there for the rebound, and Sam Clevenger will get it, go back in. Makes it 5-2 Loyola. 5:35 left in the first quarter. Here's the drive and losing control of the dribble, but shot up, no good. It's rebounded, and the putback by Underdahl will make it 5-4. Breakers. Kopang at the top. Here's the handoff to Walker. Walker will come to the near side. The Breakers are going left to right, if you will. Clevenger at the top now. Here's the handoff to Kopang. Kopang at the top. She'll spin. Now it's Esch. Esch with the floater off the front of the rim, and she'll get her own rebound. Open key off the glass, and she'll get the kiss. Kelsey Esch with 5 points on the quarter to make it 7-4 Breakers. And the drive in, shot off the glass, no good. We get a whistle, and I think Clevenger is going to be called for this one. Either way, it's going to be shots at the free throw line for Shelby. And it's going to be Denning. Lainey Denning picking up the first foul. Sam Clevenger, that's what I thought. All right, so Sam Clevenger picks it up, and it's going to be Underdahl to shoot the free throws. First one off the back of the board, and no good. That will bring us, as Leibel will come off, and that will bring in Denning. Here's the second one. Free throw is up off the rim and fought for. And Denning will come up with it. Now it is Kopang to push very quickly on the near side. 4:48. She'll find Esch, and Esch is going to travel as she picked her foot up on the catch. Ball brought up court now. Skylar Martin right to left. Goes to the far side to Lilly. Lilly feeds it in. High arcer off the glass, and Kelsey Esch is there. Whistle is going to go against Shelby as the official's trying to get it in there and gets run over. And that'll be against Bailey Johnson. 4:34 left in the first quarter. Breakers lead 7-4. Walker with it at the free throw line. She's going to drive through, splits the defense, throws it up, and it's going to go into the net, but on the wrong side. Here's the ball near side, forced out, and Kelsey Esch is going to try to get the steal, but good effort by Esch. Shelby will have it in front of the Breaker bench, which is right below where I'm sitting. I'm sitting up in the rafters above the scorer's table. Here's the feed underneath. Shot off the rim, no good. Fought for, and Kopang will come down with the rebound. She'll find a streaking Esch on the far side. Esch will slow it down. Kopang sets her feet. Three-pointer way outside. Off the rim, no good, and rebounded by Shelby. Here's the push by Martin. Martin will come to the near side. Hand signal. Picked up by Walker. A screen will give the open field, and this is off the glass and good. Underdahl will have 2 to make it 7-6. Underdahl's got 4 points in the first quarter. 3:38 left in the first quarter. Here's the feed to the near side. Clevenger says, I'll take the 3 off the rim. She tries to chase down a rebound, but it's Shelby who picks it up. Martin with it at the far side. She'll feed it down to McAllister. McAllister back to the top. And that's Johnson. Has her pocket picked. Kopang comes up with it. Kopang drives to the near side. Poked away, out of bounds, and this should be Breaker ball, and it is on the whistle. I love it, folks. The Ramley is packed in here tightly with some of the Big Fork fans. We know how much love there is between those two, but most of the parents, the moms, are up, and the dads are standing off to the side and watching the game, kind of pacing. I love it. Here's Esch with the shot, out of bounds, and this will be, they say, a tip off of Shelby, and the Breakers will maintain the ball with 2:53 left in the first quarter. High pass to the top to Clevenger. Swings it to Walker on the near side. Walker fakes, and they're going to blow the whistle. I believe this is going to be against Martin, but we'll see what the official says. And no, they're going to say this one is against Lilly. Her first. Kopang, high pass to Esch on the top. Kopang, far corner now. Clevenger poked out, and this will stay with the Breakers. 2:45 left in the first quarter. Breakers with a 1-point lead. Clevenger is going to have it on the inbound. 3-point shot, no good. Fought for. Are they going to call it jump ball? They are. Possession arrows. Ball stays with Shelby. Shelby will inbound on the far sideline. Martin will bring it up from the far side to the near side. Comes into the near corner to Lilly. Lilly dribbles out of the corner, now to the top to Johnson. Johnson to Martin, now back. Shot Lilly off the back of the rim, and Kopang comes down hard. We're going to get a whistle. (7-6) is the score. 2:20 left in the first. Breaker ball. Kopang hands it off to Brooke Twite, who is in the game for the Breakers. Kopang now with it at the top. Hands it off. Walker. Walker to Clevenger. Into the key. She's got 2 up over the top of them, and Sam Clevenger will have 2 points. She'll have 4 in the quarter to make it 9-6 Breakers. Shelby now feeding it in. Here's the kiss off the glass, and it's good for Underdahl. Underdahl's got 6 on the quarter to make it 9-8 for the Coyotes. Walker gives it off to Kopang at the top. Kopang will dribble in, splits the defense. Kiss off the glass, won't go. Poked by Clevenger, and here it is. And we're going to get offensive foul as Clevenger drove in, and that's a charge That'll be number 2 against Clevenger. So Kopang, Twite, Walker, Esch, and Denning on the court for the Breakers. Martin will bring it up, wild dribble. She'll pivot, shot off the front of the rim, poked at by Esch, rebound, and it's Underdahl. She's got 8 on the quarter, and Shelby's got their first lead, 10-9 with 70 seconds left in the first quarter. Far side, Kopang. Back to Walker at the top. Back to Kopang, far side. Kopang surveys the court. Here's Twite. Twite will dribble now to Walker on the near side. Walker pivots. She'll drive the baseline underneath the basket. Bounce pass out, and this will be a turnover to Shelby. 52 seconds left on the clock. The Coyotes leading the Breakers 10-9. Here's the dribble by Martin. Crosses half court on the bubble. Dribbles to the far side, now the near side. Shot from the free throw line, high off the rim. Kopang fights for it, comes down in the hands of Lilly. Lilly into the corner, now driving in. Johnson forces it. Shot and rebound. 33 seconds, Shelby controlling. It's Martin. She'll back off, near side at the top. And Twite comes into challenge, and Twite's going to be called for the foul. Martin didn't have clear control of her dribble, and Twite tried to take advantage of it. Shelby will have the inbound. 23 seconds left. First quarter. Lilly will pick up her dribble. Now comes to the near side. Bounce pass. Johnson. Cross court. High pass. In the hands of McAllister. She'll drive the baseline. Has it poked away, and Kopang comes up with it. 7 seconds as he crosses half court. 5 seconds. Behind the back. Swings it. Denning now to Walker. 1 second, and Walker won't be able to get it up in the air. And that's the end of the first quarter, where Shelby leads the Breakers 10-9. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Construction is tough work. Lonebro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lonebro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lonebro to create a health and wellness program. Lonebro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Welcome back to MPSN as we start the second quarter, where Shelby leads the Loyola Breakers 10-9. Loyola will have the inbound. There's the whistle, and Kopang will inbound to Walker. Breakers going left to right. It's Esch at the top. Now swings it near side to Walker. Walker back to Kopang at the top. Finds Esch on the far side. Swing pass to Walker near side. Walker fakes right, left, floater, off the glass, no good. Rebound. Underdahl. And now it'll be pushed up by Shelby. Walker right there in the hip pocket of Martin. Swung to the near corner to Lilly. Lilly will come to the top to Martin, who's got her heels on half court. Now she'll dribble in near side. 2-3 zone set by the Breakers. Bounce pass far side. McAllister feeds it in. Underdahl. Air ball into the hands of Kopang. Kopang pushes it up. Walker too long. Walker will be able to control it. Walker finds underneath the basket. Shot no good. That was Natalie Clevenger, and the push will be out of bounds. Breaker ball underneath the Coyote basket to the left of us. So it is Natalie Clevenger, Kopang, Kelsey Esch, Leibel, and Walker on the court for the Breakers. It's Esch, swings it to Walker. Walker with a long 2 off the rim, no good. Fought for by Esch. And it's Martin that comes up with it for Shelby. Martin will push on the run. Goes into the corner to Lilly on the far side. Lilly has it poked away by Walker. Walker controls out of bounds, and it will go back to Shelby at half court. So checking in, Brielle Ackelstad. And we get a whistle, and they gave it to Loyola. It was Shelby ball, so that's what the whistle's for, is to redo the inbound. 6:29 left in the half, 10-9. And that's the way the score has been for the last 6 minutes. Martin with it at the top for Shelby. Comes near side to Lilly. Lilly will drive into the near corner. Kopang is there, hands up. Now it's Martin. Martin at the top. Swung, backs off. High floater. Underdahl. Ackelstad on the far baseline. Has the pass poked. Underdahl, and we get a whistle. This is going to be a jump ball. Kopang will inbound. Breakers will have it on the inbound. Looks like Shelby's going to go ahead and go into a press here. No, they say Shelby ball. So Shelby will have the inbound on the jump ball. It's Underdahl. Goes to Martin on the far side. Bounce pass to Lilly at the top. Lilly at the free throw line. Has her pocket pick. They're going to call Kopang for the reach. And that'll be Sydney Kopang's first. And that's a tough one. Lulai is how you say that. She'll shoot free throws. First one is in the air. Off the back of the rim. Martin will come up to give her some encouragement. Kopang at the bench, getting instruction from Coach Walker. Have a little story about Coach Walker here in a moment. Shot goes down, so she'll be 1 for 2 is Lulay. Making 11-9 Shelby. Walker with it on the near side. Here's the pass to the top. Esch comes in. Now Kopang far side. Kopang swings it near side. Walker, she'll drive in, splits the defense, off the glass, doesn't get the kiss, fought for, and they're going to say breaker ball. So MPSN covered Loyola Ram and Breakers soccer this year. First time that we've covered soccer for the Loyola Rams and Breakers. And the tip-off, or the beginning of the season, I went to Bozeman with the football program, as this one's underneath the basket. Clevenger, Natalie, and Martin comes up with it. Martin will dribble in. Well, I went to Bozeman on the Friday night for the Rams and the Huntley Project season opener. And Kopang, she'll pick up her second very quickly. Well, the Saturday I went over to Laurel and did the Ram and Breaker soccer games. So before the game, I'm getting all set up as this shot is blocked and picked up by Natalie Clevenger. She'll feed it up to Walker. Walker on the run. Walker crosses over. Shot off the glass, no good. Brought down. And Kopang will pick the pocket. Finds, and Leibel will knock it down. Ashton Leibel with her first points of the game, tied at 11. So I'm getting ready to go, and in between games, it wasn't before the first game, it was in between games, and talking to some of the parents and in the stands as this shot's up in the air, and Underdahl is there for the rebound. Underdahl has got 10 on the quarter. She had 8 in the first half. 13-11. Here's Walker with the jumper off the back of the rim, bounces around, and it comes down in the hands of Underdahl. And Esch trying to hustle a steal. It'll be off of her foot, out of bounds, as Twite and Sam Clevenger come in. Leibel and Kopang will have a seat. Back to the story, though. So in between games, I'm talking to the parents and having a laugh and a good time, and this big furry guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey, Chris, how's it going? How you doing? Great to see you here." Just having a very friendly conversation. And The whole time I couldn't figure out who I was talking to. As this one's dribbled off of Martin's foot, and Twite will come up with it. Twite feeds it ahead to Esch. Esch on the near side. On the baseline, dribbles back out. Finds Twite. Twite will put it up. Off the glass, no good. Rebound, Coyotes. So the next game comes. I'm like, man, that guy knows me. He knows me real well. I don't know where I know him from. Next soccer game comes up as this one is going to be shot. They're going to say travel, no good, and it'll be a breaker ball. Next soccer game comes up the following weekend, and hey, there's this man again saying, hey, how's it going, Chris? How you doing? Glad to see you here. So glad that you do what you do. Still don't know who this guy is. So I pull the athletic director, Mac Roach, aside. I said, Mac, who is that? He's like, who? As this three-pointer by Kelsey Esch is stuck in the rim. And our official will go up and poke it out. He gets an ovation from the crowd. So, Coach, who is that? Mac, who is that? He's like, that's Coach Walker. I'm like, that can't be Coach Walker. Coach Walker, when I first met him, was bald and had no facial, or just had a goatee. This guy's got a full beard and a full head of hair, as this one's going to be blocked by Sam Clevenger. And Laney Walker will push it left to right. Finds Kelsey Esch on the far side. Esch is going to spin. So needless to say, mistaken identity. As this one's shot by Natalie. And this is going to be back to Shelby as Kelsey Esch tried to hustle. So I felt horrible. The next time I saw Coach Walker, I explained to him. He says, oh, no worries, Chris. I said, I was just so thrown off by the facial hair and the full head of hair. Because at the end of the basketball season, him and I were joking about how we were a couple of bald brothers. So that's kind of the comedy of it. But, yeah, full head of hair and a full beard, and I had no idea who Coach Walker is. Sam Clevenger is going to poke this one away, and Walker will come up with it. 13-11 is your score with 3 minutes left in the half. We haven't moved too far as Kelsey Esch is going to put the three up, fought for, no good, and the rebound comes down in the hands of Shelby. 147, far side, and Brooke Twite's going to knock this one out of bounds. Shelby ball. Substitution as Underdahl comes back in on the break, and we have a timeout. We'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Ram and Breaker basketball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. It's the Coyote Classic, the tip-off for Class B and Class C basketball. Getting kids ready to go. Coming out of the timeout, we've got a 13-11 score. Shelby ahead of Loyola, 2:44 left in the half. Loyola Rams with the win over Shepherd. In the game just before this, both the Florence teams fell earlier today. And we've got the Big Fork kids coming up for the evening. Here's the three-point shot, air ball by Martin. Near side, Walker. Walker will hold. Now dribbles to the top. She's going to drive in, swings it. It is good. Natalie Clevenger on the board, ties it at 13 with 2:20 left, and the Breakers will go into their 2-2-1 press. Walker is right there, the whistle, and Shepherd will maintain the ball on the jump ball. Inbound, far side. Breakers keep their press. Very active hands by Esch. At the top, Martin will hold the ball high in the air. Now she feeds it in underneath, and Esch will crash in, but she's going to get the whistle. Kelsey Esch will pick up her second foul of the game. That'll be number 6 for the Breakers. And that will send McAllister to the line to shoot 2. First one for McAllister, off the rim, the backboard, and falls out. No good. Here's the second one. That one will slide through the hoop, and that'll bring Kopang back in. So Brogan McAllister 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. Kopang comes to Twite on the near side. Bounce pass poked away, but Twite will fight for it, and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Breakers. 1:50 left in the half. 14-13 Shelby. Kopang comes high to the top. Clevenger to Kopang. Kopang will shoot the 3. Clevenger's there for the cleanup, and no good. Far side in the hands of Ackelstead. Ackelstead swings it to the top to Lully. Lully backs off. Now it's Martin at the top. Martin swings it far side. Ackelstead, high pass to Lully. Lully feeds it in to Underdahl, out of bounds, Breaker ball. 1:17 left in the half. 14-13. Shelby in the lead. Twite with it on the near side. High to Kopang. Kopang's going to catch and shoot the 3 off the back of the rim. Kopang chases it down. Clevenger is there. The ball is loose, out of bounds, and it will go to Shelby. Shelby inbounds on the far side at half court. Ball brought up, bounce pass into the far corner. Now the drive, kiss off the glass, and it'll go in for McAllister. That's her first points in the paint. Makes it 16-13 Shelby. Near side, Walker. Walker will drive in. Nice tuck, spin. Walker will get a rebound, high off the glass, and it goes in. Laney Walker. She's got her first points of the game. Makes it 16-15, 38 seconds left. Breakers go into their press. It's Underdahl driving in. Clevenger is there. Clevenger gets the block and feeds it out. 28 seconds. Fed up. It's Walker. Walker underneath the basket. She tries to find Clevenger, and it's into the hands of McAllister. Feeds it out to Martin. 20 seconds left in the half. Underdahl, and McAllister can't handle it. Ackelstead comes up with it. She'll have the hook shot. Comes down, 8 seconds, 16-15. Now it's Walker on the near side. She had Kopang for a moment, didn't see her high off the glass, and Laney Walker will get points at the end of the half, and the Breakers will take the lead 17-16 over Shelby, and that is the half. We'll be back right after this with your halftime on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Expense with health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Loyola to create a health and wellness program. Loyola built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Garden of Reading has a large stock of books, gifts, music, toys, and more. Stop into Sacred Grounds for their full-service coffee bar featuring Missoula's best gourmet coffee. While you're there, pick up a pound of Garden of Reading's award-winning fudge and get a half pound for free. Garden of Reading is Missoula's home for the best dietary supplement, Define 8. Garden of Reading is located at 2621 Brook Street. Garden of Reading is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network in Shelby, Montana for the Coyote Classic, where the Loyola Rams and Breakers are tipping off their 2018-2019 basketball season. And the Rams with the win over Shepherd earlier, and now the Breakers at halftime 17-16 over Shelby. We'll have your halftime stats right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them, with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Expense with health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Loyola to create a health and wellness program. Loyola built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn and Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn and Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn and Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to Shelby, Montana. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are just about to finish out halftime. The Loyola Breakers leading the Shelby Coyotes 17-16. Looking at stats here, the Shelby Coyotes scoring leader, that would be Madison Underdahl. She's got 10 points, had 8 in the first quarter. And then right behind her, there's a big gap. It's Brogan McAllister with 3. For the Coyotes, they're shooting 25% from the free throw line. 0 for 3 for the long ball. For the Loyola Breakers, well, they're kind of broken up here with a little going around. Kelsey Esch with 5 points, Laney Walker with 4, and Sam Clevenger with 4. Breakers have yet to put up a 3-point shot, and they are 1 for 8 from the charity stripe here in the first half. Looking at things though, it's going to have to be a tight half for Sam Clevenger, Sydney Kopang, and Kelsey Esch as they have 2 fouls apiece. Brooke Twite with a single foul under her belt. So that's how things will lay out. There's the buzzer to start the second half. The Breakers with 9 points in the first quarter, 8 in the second, 10 for Shelby in the first quarter, 6 in the second. Tight game all the way through, and you know, it's really great that they do these tip-off classics like this to get the kids going into their season. Nothing against the talent, nothing against any of the kids that are playing on the court all day long. It's not one single team, one single player. It's all the way across the board. You know, these tournaments are meant to get kids polished and ready to go for the season, and that's exactly what all teams have needed today. They'll take a look at film, regroup, and go from there. The Breakers will have the ball to start the second half, going right to left. Kopang with it on the far side, fed into Clevenger. She'll pivot in the key, floater, and Clevenger's there to chase it down. Martin will pick it up, though, as Clevenger tried to knock it off her knee. And Martin will have her pocket picked from behind by Clevenger, out of bounds, and it'll be Breaker ball. Kopang into Esch, and Kopang will bring it up right to left. Breakers wearing their scarlet red jerseys, while the Coyotes are wearing their bright whites. Clevenger with it at the top on the far side. She's going to swing it to the far side to Kopang. Kopang can dribble. Cross court to Esch. Esch will drive in, finds 2, bounces off those 2, and no good. Martin will pick up the rebound. Martin will dribble it, double team. And Walker got an elbow right to the midsection. I think it knocked the air out of her. This will go to the Coyotes. She's sucking air, got her hands up, but she's a tough girl. She's going to remain in there. Didn't even look at her dad, Travis Walker, the head coach of the Breakers. She's just going to work through it. Inbound, McAllister. McAllister will drop it back to Martin. Martin will break it. Underdahl, near side. It's Johnson. Johnson, Underdahl, kiss off the glass. It'll bounce around. It'll fall in, and Underdahl will continue on with the havoc she had in the first half. Makes it 18-17. Walker at the top with the ball. Hand off to Kopang. Kopang comes to the near side. Hand off to Clevenger. And Clevenger will run into Leibel. Now Walker. Walker to Esch, the free throw line. Clevenger, far side. Clevenger with Underdahl on her. Now the handoff to Walker. Walker will drive in, swings it. Esch with a long 2 off the rim. Bounces around. Kopang fights for it. And it comes up in the hands of Johnson for Shelby. 6:21 left in the third. Martin will bring it up for Shelby, far side, picks up her dribble. And now to Johnson. Johnson swings it to McAllister. McAllister in the near corner. McAllister will dribble it out, bounce pass, swings it. Martin, she's going to be way outside for three. High arcer, and she knocks it down. Skylar Martin from outside. (21-17) Shelby, 5:50 left in the third quarter. Here's Esch. Finds Leibel, baseline jumper, shot no good. Clevenger's there, puts it back, and Sam Clevenger will knock it down to make it 19-21. 5:40. Breakers go into a press. And fighting through it is Lully. Martin comes up with it. 5:30 left in the third quarter. Tight game all the way through. Johnson now back to Martin. Martin bounced past to Underdahl at the free throw line and right into the hands of Esch. Esch is going to turn and push. Numbers favoring Shelby, so she backs off. Swings it far side. Kopang. Kopang cross court to Clevenger. Clevenger's going to drive in, and Clevenger off the glass. Leibel is there. Shot no good. Rebound by Shelby. Johnson will push it up, and McAllister is there. She'll get the kiss off the glass, and McAllister will get the 2 points. And it's 23-19. Shelby, 4:50 left in the third quarter. Kopang comes near side to Esch. Esch spins. She's got Martin on her. Cross court to Walker. Walker's going to drive in on Lule. Hands it off to Clevenger. Clevenger far baseline. Now Leibel. Leibel will shoot the three. Off the rim. No good. Shelby will push. Waiting for Martin to cross half court as she was in the back court. Now near side, fed into Underdahl at the free throw line. McAllister at the baseline. She'll split two defenders. Shot no good. Kopang will come down with it. Kopang, she's got one from behind. Kopang's going to go ahead and take it coast to coast. The kiss off the glass, no good. Can't buy a bucket right now, either team. And now it's Lule, near side. Swings it. McAllister, far baseline. She'll drive the baseline. Walker with hands up. Underdahl will put it back up. It'll rattle around, and Underdahl will get it to go. 25-19, 3:53 left in the third. Here is Kopang, and she's going to miss the finger roll, but the whistle is blown. And this will go against Underdahl. This is her first. And Sydney Kopang will go to the free throw line for the first time today. First shot rolls around, in and then out, no good. And coming in will be Lainey Denning, as well as Brooke Twite, Leibel, and Esch will have a seat. Kopang ready for the second. And she'll knock down the second one. So that'll be the first free throws for the Breakers. And Kopang will go 1 for 2. 25-20 Shelby. 3:49 left in the third quarter. Breakers go into their 2-1-2, I should say. Martin's going to break it. Comes near side to Lule. Lule, high pass to Martin at the top. Martin stands on the Coyote. Now to Lule. Fed in underneath the Underdahl. Underdahl with the kiss, and it's good. Madison Underdahl is a beast, folks. 27-20. Here's Clevenger. She'll be blocked from behind. Denning will pick it up and knock down the baseline jumper. That'll be her first points of the game, 27-22. Breakers go into their press. Johnson on the far side, high to Underdahl, and Denning will come up with it. Spins and Twite. Twite will bring it up right to left, crosses half court on the bubble, and a run. Swings it to Walker, far side. Walker will drive, splits the defenders, and she's going to draw the foul, and that's exactly what this Breaker basketball team needs to do. Kendall Anderson picking up the foul. And Lainey Walker can't get the first one to go. She'll set for the second. This one's off the back of the rim, and it's Sam Clevenger to sky for it. Swings it out to Twite. Kopang. Now it's Walker on the far side. Walker swings it to the top. Sam Clevenger, 2:45 in the third. Now it's Walker at the free throw line to Twite at the top. Back to Walker. Walker and Twite at the top. Twite has it on the near side, picks up her dribble. Comes to Clevenger, Sam Clevenger, and it's Walker. Walker's going to drive baseline. Walker with a floater off the rim, and it's Denning there, but Martin's going to steal it, and it rolls right into Walker's hands. She'll put it up off the glass, no good. Coyotes come down with it, 27-23, Shelby, and Walker's going to be called for the reach. She looks to the bench. So Lainey Walker will pick up her first. 2:15 left in the third quarter. 27-23 Shelby. And Kopang with the steal on the inbound pass. She's going to drive. Light touch, and the kiss off the glass will go in. And Sydney Kopang's in the books with points to make it 27-25 Shelby. Breakers go into their 2-2-1. We get a whistle. And Coach Walker says, let's stop and talk about it. Timeout on the court. And this will be a full timeout, so we'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as Shelby leads the Loyola Breakers 27-25. In the middle of a timeout. We'll have more action tomorrow, folks, as the Breakers will have the early game at 8:30. And then the Rams have the 5:30 game, so it'll be a little bit of a break between games as we come out of the timeout with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Shelby with the ball. Martin will pick up the double team. She'll break it. Underdahl, far side. Underdahl with the dribble. Walker will meet her. Now Martin. Outside, and they're going to say a travel on Anderson. Breaker ball. And that's been the theme of the day, folks, turnovers. And that's why we do these tip-off tournaments, is just to get these young people ready to go for the season. You know, it's one thing to have practice. You can practice against each other. Alan Iverson said it, practice. You're talking about practice. But once you get on the court, get against an opponent that doesn't know you, doesn't know your tendencies, things change, and that's why we have these tip-off tournaments. Shelby with it on the near side, and we're going to get a whistle, and they're going to say a travel by Underdahl. Kelsey Esch will come in. Lainey Walker will have a seat. Coming in, it'll be Ackelstead and McAllister, I believe. Yes, for Shelby. Kopang to bring it up right to left. Comes near side to Esch. Esch dribbles, picks up her dribble, pivots, now Twite at the top. Twite swings it far side to Kopang. Kopang gives it to Esch at the top. Esch fakes left, now dribbles, gives it off to Kopang. She's set for the three, but picked up very quickly by Luli. Now it's Twite at the top. 1:02 left in the third. Esch is going to jack the three, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebound by Underdahl. Near side, McAllister. Back to Martin at the top, 47 seconds left, 27-25 Shelby, 43 seconds. Martin on the near side, puts her hands up like, what's going on? Now dribbles. Esch will come out to force the issue, pushes her into the near corner. We get a whistle, and Kelsey Esch is going to be called for the foul. That'll be her third, the first one for her in the half. And Walker and Natalie Clevenger will come in. Sam Clevenger and Esch will have a seat. Walker having a moment with Kelsey. And Underdahl will get the inbound kiss off the glass, and she's got another 8 points in the third quarter here. Makes it 29-25 with 25 seconds. Here's Denning with the long jumper. Natalie Clevenger will get the putback. 29-27, 15 seconds left. Shelby ball poked away by Walker. Walker fakes the pass. She'll drive in. Shot off the glass, and it's good. Laney Walker turns it on and ties it at 29 with 4 seconds left. Martin turns, 2 seconds. Martin crosses half court. As the buzzer sounds, she'll throw it up. It'll be no good. And it's tied at 29 after 3. We'll be back right after this with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Plonk. It's a unique bar and restaurant in Bozeman. It was a big financial decision to find the right bank for our growing business. We decided on Opportunity Bank of Montana. They have great mobile banking, which is good, because we're always on the go. I already had a home mortgage with them with great interest rates. We met with Bert, our new banker, our friend, and now we have a second restaurant in Missoula. It was a great opportunity.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN as we start the fourth quarter here in Shelby at the Coyote Classic. Tied at 29 between the Breakers of Loyola and the Coyotes of Shelby. Girls on the court. Big Fork will have the last two games of the evening here. And then we'll get back in the action, as I said. The Breakers, as Lady Walker's going to poke the pass away. Kiss off the glass, and the Breakers take the lead. Lady Walker. And the long pass, Natalie Clevenger is there, but Shelby will control. Kiss off the glass, and it's good. That's Brielle Ecclestead for 2, and it's tied at 31 once again. 7:30 left in the game. Walker with it on the near side. Fed into Denning, but Sam Clevenger comes up with it. Sam Clevenger will jack the 3. No good. Rebound. And taken away. Kopang with it on the baseline. The kiss off the glass. Can't go. Kopang with a rebound out of bounds, and he'll stay with the Breakers. Inbound, out of bounds, and Shelby will poke it out, so Breakers will maintain. Here's the inbound. Denning swings it. Walker for 3, bounces off the rim, no good. And rebound by Shelby. Here's the push. Martin gets the double team, gets it out, far side to Ecclestead. Taken away by Kopang. Kopang on the run, and Kopang will get the kiss. Breakers take the lead once again. Sydney Kopang with 4 points in the second half in the paint. 33-31, 6:40 left in the game. Here's Martin with the jumper from the free throw line, and it's Clevenger to come down with a rebound. Outlet to Kopang on the far side. Kopang will push. Kopang now stutter step, drives in, pivot. Shot won't go, but Sydney Kopang is going to go to the charity stripe for 2. And that'll be on Bailey Johnson, her second, as Kopang sets for her first. And Sydney Kopang slides the first one in. Second one won't go for Kopang. Underdahl with a rebound. Walker is right there in Martin's face, and Walker is going to be called for the foul. And Martin will Shelby will inbound on the far side, and it's actually going to be Johnson to inbound. And a little confusion. The breakers run into each other. Gives an open, and Underdahl high off the glass, and it's good. Underdahl with 10 points in the second half. Makes it 34-33. Breakers. Walker crosses half court on the near side. Comes to Kopang. Switches courts to Walker on the far side. Bounce pass back to Walker from Natalie Clevenger. Walker will go ahead and set her feet. Three-pointer. Bounces around. Natalie Clevenger fights for it. It's out of bounds, and that will be Shelby ball. .5:49 left in the game. Very tight game all the way through between these two teams. Martin with it at the top. She'll back off to half court on the near side. Coach Walker gets up and says, let's press him. Bounce pass to Luley into the near corner. Luley's going to drive in, swings, shot, bounces around, and it's Denning to outlet to Kopang. Kopang to push far side on the run. Numbers favor the Coyotes. Here's Natalie Clevenger to Walker. Walker with a good move, and Lainey Walker will have 4 points in the quarter, and it's a 36-33 Breakers. Timeout on the court with 5:19 left. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Construction is tough work. Lombro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lombro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lombro to create a health and wellness program. Lombro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network in Shelby, Montana for the Coyote Classic to tip off the Loyola Ram and Breaker 2018-2019 season. And Loyola Rams already came away with a win as they took down Shepherd 64-40. And now the Breakers trying to even what the boys did. Coming out of the timeout, 5:19 left in the game. Inbound for Shelby to Martin. Breakers are going to do press and then back off as it's broken at half court. Martin will take her time. Ball on the near side. Coach Walker says press, so Esch comes up and presses Martin. Martin picks up her dribble, swings it out. Now the drive in, and we're going to get a blocking foul. Would have been a charge had Natalie Clevenger kept her feet. So Natalie Clevenger, and that will put Bailey Johnson at the line for her first free throws of the game, and the first one will bounce off the back of the rim. No good. Clevenger's, Sam and Natalie will switch sides on the baseline. 4:57 left. Here's the second shot. This one is off the back of the rim, and Walker will come down with it. Walker feeds it forward to Kopang. Kopang with two in front of her. Martin fights for it. Kopang and Martin on the floor, and we get a jump ball. This will be Breaker ball. Great hustle by Skylar Martin for these Coyotes. Kopang will inbound underneath her own basket to the left of us. 4:48 left, 36-33. Breakers. Here's High to the top, and Esch will control. Swings it to Walker on the near side, back to Esch at the top. Goes to Kopang, sets her feet. She's open for the three. Good backspin, high off the rim, no good. Shelby with the rebound. Fought for, Walker comes up with it, bounce pass, Kopang. Can't get the kiss off the glass to go. She fights for it with Martin. Martin will come up with it, and we're going to whistle. Kopang will be fouled, and she walks away with a big smile on her face. Kopang has been battling She has been hacked and hammered and fights through it. And Martin will be tied up by Esch and Natalie Clevenger, and Natalie Clevenger will be marked with a foul. That's 6 on the Breakers, 3 for Shelby. 4:18 left, and McAllister will break the press, and good defense by Natalie Clevenger to force out of bounds at half court on the far side. So Shelby will inbound now. Luli, Kopang is there, fed in, and Sam Clevenger, and they're going to say Sam stepped on the line trying to save it back in bounds. Shelby with the ball underneath their own basket to the right of us. 4:08 left in the game, 36-33 Breakers. McAllister will get the inbound. And miscue out of bounds, Breaker ball. They'll have the inbound in front of the Shelby bench to the right of the scoreboard below us. Scorer's table, I should say, below us. Walker on the near side with it. Fed in to Sam. She'll fake left, right, goes up and draws the foul on Underdahl. That's only her second. But Sam Clevenger is going to go to the charity stripe, her first visit of the game. And Sam's first one off the back of the rim, the front of the rim, and rolls off. And coming in, Ecclested. And that sends McAllister to the bench. Clevenger, Sam Clevenger with her second one, and she'll put that one through. Nothing but the bottom of the net, 1 for 2. And that makes it 37-33 with 3:51 left in the game. Martin with it. Now Johnson. Johnson to half court to Ecclested. Finds Luli. Luli open on the lane, and Esch with out of nowhere with the block, and she'll push it. Comes to Natalie Clevenger on the near side and swung to Kopang on the far side. Kopang into the hole on the far side to Walker. Now it's swung to Esch on the near side. Sam Clevenger trying to get some space. Kopang open for a moment on the far side, swings it. Esch, jumper, long bounce off the rim, no good, and it comes up in the hands of Luli. 3:10 left in the game, and they're going to say that Luli walked. Breaker ball at half court on the far side. 37-33 Breakers. 3:10 left in the game. Kopang hands it off to Walker. Now at the top to Natalie. Natalie Clevenger to Kopang at the top. Hands it off to Esch. Esch crosses over, drives in. Underdahl is there. It's poked out of bounds, and it will be Shelby ball with 2:53 left in the game. Score stays at 37-33. And Sam Clevenger Denning will come in, and Esch will have a seat. So it's the Clevenger sisters, Denning, as the inbound pass is taken away. Sam is on the baseline, finds Walker. Walker will kiss it off the glass, and it goes in. Lainey Walker's got 6 in the fourth quarter, makes it 39-33, and we get a whistle. And a timeout called by Shelby. We'll hold and see if it's a full 30-second timeout, so we'll step aside. You'll hear from Paradise Falls. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN as we come out of the timeout. 2:42 left in the game. Loyola leading Shelby 39-33. The girls of Loyola on the floor. Shepherd and Big Fort girls are ready to go after this one. Here's Martin, drives it in, and she's going to be fouled from behind by Denning. So Skylar Martin will go to the charity stripe, her first opportunity of the day, with 2:34 left. Lainey Denning will be called for the foul. And Martin will knock down the first one. Lots of time left with 2:34 on the clock. Anything can happen. McAllister will come out. Luley will come in. Here's Martin, sets her right foot at the line, dribbles, and the shot. This one will be knocked down. 39-35, Breakers. 2:30 left in the game. Walker crosses half court on the near side, picks up her dribble, and they're going to say a travel on Walker when she pivoted. So Shelby will inbound in front of the Breaker bench right below us. Ackelstead will get the inbound, drives in on Sam Clevenger. Clevenger is right there. Now the drive baseline and there is Underdahl with two more to make it 39-37 with 2:15. Walker crosses half court on the run. Finds Clevenger. Shot is good. Actually, that's Denning. She's got 2 points. Makes it 41-37 Breakers. 2 minutes left. Walker with a poke on it, but Ackelstead will control. Cross court to Luley. 1:57. Now Martin at the top. Walker says hands up, and that's what the girls do. Martin now dribbles to the near side, crosses over. Now at the free throw line, spins. Shot up by Underdahl, and it won't go. And she's going to be called for the foul on Walker as Walker was trying to get out. That'll be number 3 for Madison Underdahl. McAllister will come back in. Underdahl will have a seat. Breakers with the ball underneath the basket. And Coach Walker says let's have a timeout before the inbound. 1:43 left in the game. Breakers 41, Shelby 37. We'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times, with a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable. Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN as we are just 90 seconds away, over 90 seconds. 1:43 left on the clock from the Breakers finishing out their opening game of the 2018-2019 season. Breakers get the inbound to the right of us. It'll be Kopang to bring it up. McAllister with a good poke on the ball. Near side to Walker. Walker with some space. She'll hold on. 1:33, we get a whistle. And this one's going to go against Shelby. And McAllister will pick up her second. Kopang to inbound in front of her own bench. 93 seconds on the clock. 41-37. Breakers. Clevenger, Sam Clevenger with it. Dribbles to the far side, now across the top. Hands it off to Kopang. Kopang and McAllister will reach in. And that'll make it 7 apiece on the fouls, so that'll send a bonus. So Kopang will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Sydney Kopang is 2 for 4. All attempts coming in the second half. Here's the first one by Kopang. She'll knock it down. Kopang settling in, spins the ball. Now the shot. And that one will be knocked down. 43-37 Breakers. 1:22 left in the game. Martin brings it up on the run, left to right, goes to the far side. Picked up by Walker. Walker with good defense, hands up. Martin will drive in, kiss off the glass. It'll roll on the rim and goes in. Skylar Martin has her first points in the paint as we get a whistle on the foul, and Laney Walker's going to go to the free throw line. And that one's going to go against Skylar Martin, her first. And now Lainey Walker will shoot the 1-and-1. She's 0 for 2. First one off the rim, no good, and Underdahl will come down with a rebound. Pushed by Johnson on the near side, 104. Johnson just chucks it at the rim. It does not go in, but she gets the whistle. So Sam Clevenger will pick up her third. And Bailey Johnson will shoot her second opportunity. The first one's off the back of the rim. Coming into that opportunity, she's 0 for 2. Coach Walker working the official on the near sideline, trying to get an explanation on the last call. I swear sometimes half the job of being a coach is a politician. And the second one will rattle home. Makes it 43-39 with 60 seconds on the clock. Kopang, she'll chase it down, splits two defenders as they get blocked up. Kopang goes to the floor as well as Johnson. And Johnson will pick up her third foul as Sydney Kopang will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Underdahl will come in. McAllister will have a seat. 55.6 on the clock. Kopang's first, high off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Underdahl. Fed out to Lule. 50 seconds left, 5-0. Lule will drive in, splits the defenders, gets the finger roll to go, and that's the first points in the paint for Brooke Lule. Now Walker, and it's poked out of bounds by Johnson. It will stay with the Breakers. 41 seconds left. McAllister will come in, Underdahl will come out. So Kopang to inbound underneath her own basket. High to the top to Denny. Gives it off to Kopang. She's got to save it out of bounds to herself, and Martin with a smart poke on the ball out of bounds. Denning will go out, and Esch will come in. 36.1, 43-42 Breakers. Kopang to Esch. Esch will dribble, and Johnson will foul. That'll be number 4 on Bailey Johnson. And Kelsey Esch will go to the charity stripe for her first opportunity of the night. It will be double bonus, so she'll shoot 2. First one off the front of the rim. McAllister to the bench. Underdahl in. So Coach McDermott playing in the chess match. Here's the second one. Esch will knock that one down. 1 for 2, and it's a 2-point game, 44-42 with 31 seconds left. Martin now brings it up court, and McDermott wants a timeout. Perfect time to call it. We'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. And it's a full one.
The Round Carlino Investment Planning Group of D.A. Davison & Company is a proud supporter of Loyola Sacred Heart Athletics. D.A. Davison & Company is your hometown investment team. As certified financial planners, Ray Round and Sidney Carlino create smart strategy of wealth planning and investment management. Take advantage of the largest full-service investment firm in the Northwest and Ray and Sidney's experience. Call 543-8244 today. D.A. Davison & Company, member SIPC, the strength of advice.
Welcome back to MPSN as we come out of the timeout. 2-point game, 44-42, Loyola over Shelby. It's been a tight game all the way through. These Breakers will turn around and have the early game in the morning against Cutbank, 8:30. We'll have that right here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. And then there'll be a break, a long break, as Loyola Rams will take on Shelby at 5:30, the second to last game of the evening. It will be Shelby ball at half court on the far side. 29.5 on the clock. 2-point game, 44-42. Breakers. Johnson will inbound to Martin. Far side. Martin will cross half court at a walk. Picked up by Walker. Gets a screen by Underdahl. Martin will drive in. Shot off the glass, and it's good. We're tied. 44 all. 15 seconds. Here's Kopang. She'll drive in. Kicks it out. Esch with the baseline jumper, and Kelsey Esch will knock it down. We get a timeout from McDermott with 7 seconds left on the clock. We'll keep it right here. Unless it's a full timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN as we come out of the timeout. 2-point game, Breakers 46, Shelby 44. 7 seconds, 7.8 on the board. Shelby will inbound underneath the Breaker basket to the left. Breakers are set in a 2-1-2, and now Coach Walker wants a timeout. A little bit of a chess match going on. We'll step aside. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Construction is tough work. Lombro is an energy services company with more than 900 employees. Lombro's third largest expense was health insurance.
Payne West partnered with Lombro to create a health and wellness program. Lombro built an in-house gym, and together we developed a biometric screening program.
Since initiating our program, our employees are happier, healthier, and more productive, and our costs are lower.
Payne West Insurance, a partner in the health of your business.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Shelby, Montana. It's the final Loyola game of the night. 7.8 left on the clock. Breakers lead 46-44 over the host team for the Coyote Classic, Shelby. Shelby to inbound underneath the Breaker basket to the left. 7 seconds. Here's Martin. She'll push on the far side. She's got Walker. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. Martin gets it out to Luley. Here's the three-pointer. No good at the buzzer. And the Breakers get the win. 44-46. The Breakers open their season with a big win over Shelby, the host team. We'll step aside for 2 minutes. We'll get you post-game stats. You're listening to Loyola Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Shelby, Montana, as the Loyola Breakers got their first win of the season, taking down the Shelby Coyotes, 46-44. Our scoring leaders, it's Madison Underdahl with 22 points. She had 8 in the first quarter and 8 in the third quarter. And right behind her, Skylar Martin with 9. For the Loyola Breakers, well, it was a team effort as Sydney Kopang and Kelsey Esch each had 8 points. But Lainey Walker, the freshman, stepping up with 12 points, and Sam Clevenger with 7. So the Breakers will play Cup Bank at 8:30 in the morning, and the Ramps will have the 5:30 game tomorrow night against Shelby. Have a great evening, everyone. We will talk to you tomorrow morning, bright and early. Good night.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Whee!